To our founding ideals and all the
Patrick Leahy is one U.S. politician who says it's high time the world found out just what the Bush administration did in the name of national security. How many suspects were really tortured? How many U.S. citizens were spied on? How many international laws were violated? On Wednesday, Leahy held a hearing on Capitol Hill in support of what he's calling a truth commission.
How did we get to a point where the White House could say, if we tell you to do it, even if it breaks the law, it's all right because we're above the law? How do we make sure it never happens again?
A panel of experts debated just how Leahy's plan could work, how much power the commission would have to subpoena witnesses and review still classified documents, whether it would have the power to punish those found to have committed federal crimes, whether the commission itself would divide Americans at a time of economic upheaval. Supporters say it would actually help unite the country.
I think one of the great strengths of America is that we are able to have these frank and candid looks at ourselves and then get better as a result.
In recent days, the Obama White House has been releasing some of the secret memos from the early days of the so-called War on Terror. Opponents of the Truth Commission plan say that's all the more reason not to set up this panel. One opponent called Leahy's idea a political witch hunt.
I'm really afraid that it will be a propaganda exercise, and even if the commission really tries harder to avoid that, I think it will be perceived as that. So the idea that this will establish the authoritative account of what happened and all of us will come to agree, it's just preposterous.
But human rights activists say Rapkin is wrong, and like Leahy, they say the country can't move forward without correcting past mistakes.
If the United States is seriously interested in reducing the threat of so-called terrorism, then they should be dealing with it in terms of justice and in terms of human rights and transparency and accountability.
Despite Wednesday's hearing, Leahy's idea is still just that, an idea. If his Truth Commission is ever established, the overriding question will be this: will it actually have the power to prosecute those implicated in committing crimes? Rosalind Jordan, Al Jazeera, Washington.